This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore. So you may know who Scott Adams is. He's a cartoonist. He's the creator of Dilbert. He's amassed, quite the social media following after having come out as a sycophant for Donald Trump, as a bootlicking, shameless, dignity-free performer in Trump universe. What I didn't know about Scott Adams is what a virulent, insane public racist he is. I saw this clip on Twitter and I had to go to Scott Adams' YouTube channel to make sure it's so brazen and so crazy that I went to the YouTube channel to find the clip on his channel to make sure that it was real, that it wasn't some fake thing, deep fake or whatever. I don't want to be one of those people that gets fooled. It's real. It is real. Scott Adams is saying he doesn't want anything to do with black people, that he moved into a white neighborhood surrounded by white people, and his advice to you, if you're white, is to get the hell away from black folks. To get the fuck away, he says. He says that it makes no sense for a white American to give any assistance or help to a black American. This coming from the same style of conservative that can't shut their mouth about the one line in the I Have a Dream speech from Martin Luther King about the content of one's character over the color of one's skin. Watch this with me once again. This video needs to be shared. They talk about cancel culture. This guy's a multimillionaire. He lives in a mansion somewhere, probably Florida. Well, I don't believe cancel culture is a thing, but normal, regular, everyday Americans need to know about the virulent racism that's being spewed, the vitriol, the hatred being spewed by Scott Adams, the Dilbert guy, about black Americans. Watch this.
But I have to say, this is the first political poll that ever changed my activities. I don't know that that's ever happened before. Normally you see a poll, you just look at it and you go, whatever. Oh, this is interesting what other people think. But as of today, I'm going to re-identify as white because I don't want to be a member of a hate group. I'd accidentally joined a hate group. So if nearly half of all blacks are not okay with white people, according to this poll, not according to me, according to this poll, that's a hate group. That's a hate group. And I don't want to have anything to do with them. And I would say, based on the current way things are going, the best advice I would give to white people is to get the hell away from black people. Just get the fuck away. Wherever you have to go, just get away. Because there's no fixing this. This can't be fixed. Right? This can't be fixed. You just have to escape. So that's what I did. I went to a neighborhood where I have a very low black population. Because unfortunately, there's a high correlation between the density. This is according to Don Lemon, by the way. So here I'm just quoting Don Lemon when he notes that when he lived in a mostly black neighborhood, there were a bunch of problems that he didn't see in white neighborhoods. So even Don Lemon sees a big difference in your own quality of living based on where you live and who's there. So I think it makes no sense whatsoever as a white citizen of America to try to help black citizens anymore. It doesn't make sense. It's no longer a rational impulse. And so I'm gonna back off from being helpful to black America because it doesn't seem like it pays off. Like I've been doing it all my life, and the only outcome is I get called a racist. That's the only outcome. It makes no sense to help black Americans if you're white. It's over. Don't even think it's worth trying. Totally not trying. Now, we should be friendly. Like, I'm not saying start a war or, do anything bad. Nothing like that. I'm just saying get away. Just get away.
I hope that shocks you as much as it does me. I hope that it spurs in you, whether you go to his, it's like a 2-hour live stream, so it's not really shareable, but share this video. This needs to be public information that this guy, shocker, Trump supporter, shocker, Republican, shocker, conservative, believes that the black race is a hate group. Black people are a hate group because of one random poll he read, a Rasmussen poll, that nearly half of black people think that based on their experiences with white people, based on the history of our country, not great. I don't know that I disagree, but it's not hateful speech. And I don't even know the poll he's talking about. Rasmussen poll's not great as it is, run by a conservative idiot. But these quotes are wild. I don't want to have anything to do with them, black people. The best advice I would give to white people is to get the hell away from black people. Just get the fuck away, says Scott Adams. I think it makes no sense whatsoever as a white citizen of America to try to help black citizens anymore. What a loving Christian attitude. What a boldly American sentiment from Scott Adams. So I'm going to back off, he says, Scott Adams says, from being helpful to black America because it doesn't seem like it pays off. There's two things there. One is just abject, hideous racism, but the other is it doesn't pay off for him. If there's not a payoff, I'm not going to help my fellow human beings, especially black human beings, Scott Adams says. It makes no sense, Scott Adams says, to help black Americans if you're white. Wow. It's over, he says. Don't even think it's worth trying. Scott Adams, the Dilbert guy, is a racist, is a vile, despicable, garbage human. And the world needs to know. I would encourage you to share this video. Let's talk about it in the comments. We can mix it up there. You can also leave me a voicemail, 714-576-4054. If you do share this video, tag me on Twitter if you're sharing it there, @Dollemore. You can also follow me there on social media. And if you appreciate what I do and the information I bring to the table that you may not have seen, please consider supporting my work. Click the join button below, become a channel member for $2 a month, or go over to patreon.com/IDoubtIt podcast. I love you guys. I appreciate you very much. I hate being the messenger sometimes, but sometimes messages, even terrible ones, need to be brought. I'll see you next time. Until I do, be genuine. Take care of one another.